Hey guys, it's Miss Bell. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the supplies you will need for the school year. The first thing that you'll need is two blue folders. You're going to need those for writing. This will serve as our writing folder. Once you bring in two, I will staple them together and label them with your name and everything, and you'll see how that works as the year goes on. Now let's look. In the blue folder, you don't need any brads, and so in the middle there shouldn't be anything here. Okay, so just two plain folders. I got these at Target. They're pretty good and they hold up well for the school year, and they're just 15 cents each. For reading, going to need three things. You'll need a red composition notebook. This can be found at Walmart, Target, Office Depot, any place like that. The lowest price I found it for was 40 cents over at Target. So just a red composition notebook. Make sure it's wide rule. We'll use that as our reading journal. We'll do a lot of responses in these as the year goes by. You'll also need a red spiral notebook. Make sure again that they're wide ruled, okay? And you only need the one subject. We don't need to get a 3-subject spiral or anything like that. Just kind of takes up too much space. But go ahead and get a red one. This will serve as a poetry journal. And finally, for reading, you're going to need a yellow wide rule 1-subject note or spiral notebook, and this one we'll use for our phonics and word study. Now, parents, quick note: you don't need to write names on anything. We always label in a specific way. Also, if you're not able to find the specific color that I say, I usually have backup so I can go ahead and just exchange those out so that your child has the correct color, as long as they're not written over with names and things like that. I'm happy to trade them. So that's reading. Let me see. Next up, we have math. Now, since we're dual language, I have two different colors for math because there's two different groups of students. It's a little too early for me to know who's going to be in which group. So you can buy either green or purple of the things that I'm going to show you, but please don't write names on them, because again, if it just depends on which class you're in, on which color you'll need. So we'll definitely have to do some swapping of materials here. So you can either have a green or a purple spiral notebook. The purple, the only place I could find the purple was at Walmart, but I would suggest only get the purple from there because they cost 25 cents versus when you go to Target, you can get the green for 15. So either way, just make sure you have one of those two colors, and I'll trade out as we need. And then you're going to need either a green or a purple folder. For this folder, this one is for our daily review, so you will need brads because we will be attaching some papers inside. So you will need that as well. Whoa. Okay. Let's see here. As far as pencils and other supplies, we definitely need lots of pencils for the school year. Dixon's pretty good for pencils. You can get these plain yellow, or you can get the pack with the plain colors. I believe it's like blue, purple, red, and green inside of that box. Nothing fancy. A lot of the pencils that have the decorative pictures get jammed into the pencil sharpener and just kind of ruin it, so they're really unnecessary. Pencils are a community supply in our classroom, meaning I'm going to keep them in a designated area, and then I fill up buckets on the tables. So students always have pencils to use. It just keeps things separate, and it teaches them to be really responsible with their pencils. No one needs a pack of 20 pencils inside their desk, but they will have what they need every single day. So if you can get one or two packs of the 20 pencils, that would be great. You would be amazed at how many pencils we actually go through in a school year. Another big thing that we need are glue sticks. Again, glue sticks are community supplies, meaning I'm going to keep them in a designated area and then make sure that students always have glue sticks to use on their desk. We use glue sticks every single day. We use them to kind of paste things into our journals, so we definitely need tons of glue sticks. So if you can get a pack or two of these, I promise they will be put to good use. Let me see. Crayons, colored pencils, markers. Those things are great. You can have some of those. I would say definitely get those, but they would be something that you would keep at home, with the exception of crayons. You can send crayons, but we definitely don't need markers in class. I always have markers ready and available, but they're in a designated spot. No one needs markers in their desk. Let's see. Oh, one thing I forgot to put here. Expo markers. The dry erase markers, we use those just about daily as well. So a pack of just black expo markers would be awesome as well. Those are community supplies, so I keep those in a bucket so that they don't get dried out and things like that, or misused inside of desks. But we definitely use those. Anything else that you like? Scissors. I have plenty of scissors for students to use in class, but I do understand that they like to use their own. So it's fine for them to bring their pair of scissors to put inside of a pencil box. The same goes with the squeeze Elmer's glue. I have plenty of that, but if they absolutely need to have, some to put in their pencil box, fine. And let's see what else. Like little erasers are fine. Pencil sharpeners. Those can stay at home, please. It's good to have them though, because you'll need it for homework and things like that. But in the classroom, we have plenty of sharpeners, so we don't need the individual sharpeners in the desk because they tend to get pretty messy. Let's see, what else do we need? I think that's it for school supplies. That's all I can think of. If the list says anything about rulers, we don't need them. So definitely don't pick that up. You can pick it up and have it at home, but we don't need it for school. And if we ever do, I'll have some ready. And I think that's it for supplies. I will update if necessary.